Coach Coop Show. The Coach Coop Show. The Coach Coop Show. The Coach Coop Show. The Coach Coop Show.
Yo, what is going on, Canes fans and my college football family? Boy, oh boy, do we have a good one planned tonight. This win, by the way, is brought to you by Prize Picks. Shout out to them for sponsoring the channel. I'm going to tell you more about that special offer that they've got going on for y'all at halftime. Wow. You know, we didn't think that we were going to be in this position at this point in the season. I'll be honest. I will own it. I've done some reflecting. I spent a lot of time, you know, just looking in the mirror and just having to be honest with myself. You know, I really, truly felt like we were going to be undefeated this season, but it didn't happen. Okay, we lost to Clemson in the previous game, 37-16. That puts us at 4-1. But I want Canes fans in the building to remember that we're still a top 10 team. We are number 7 in the country. And tonight, we're fighting to be the best team in the state of Florida. Because, my goodness, the Florida Gators with Coach Summerall are somewhere way over there. I don't know what the heck they got going on or what they're doing. They were never even in the mix. But tonight's not about them. Tonight's about us versus Florida State. The rivalry that means so much to all of us, myself included. And them Noles are apparently no joke because they're number 22 in the country. And they, unlike us, are undefeated. That's right. They're 6-0, 3-0 in the ACC. Nobody has beat Florida State yet this season. We're trying to extend the streak to 3, and that's what I'm planning on doing tonight. It's going to be an action-packed night. Good times to be had all around. A couple of announcements. Coach Coop has recorded a diss track. That's right. On Florida State. And Mike Norvell and ESPN has agreed to air it at halftime during this game. So during the TV timeout at halftime, I'm sure we'll be up at least 30-plus points. They're going to air the diss track for all to see. So that's going to be pretty exciting. Bryce, 43? 43 months. Feels like forever in a way, doesn't it? Time just goes by so quick, Bryce. He says, lock in tonight, Coop. And also last night's game is going to be hard to top. Hashtag Go Canes. Hashtag FSWho. Appreciate you, Bryce. It is going to be hard to beat that. Here's the deal. You're not going to have to worry about being on the edge of your seat, because we're going to take over from the first snap of the darn football game. All right? So you don't have to worry tonight, Bryce. No reason to be nervous. Nick Snyder was in the building here bright and early. So was Randy. I think Randy agreed to eat a bean if Miami loses or if we score more than 50 points or something like that. I don't know. He'll have to fill me in on the details. Cornelius in here. Orange and green blood. Good to see you. Salty Ran. Sergeant Sluggo. Last night's game was off the hook. That was fun. It was so much fun. It's not that the others weren't fun, but that like triggered something in me last night. If you missed it, I say I don't want to spoil it, but people have had time to watch it. Miami was trailing that entire game up until the very end. And Mensa just threw a beautiful ball on a 4th and 16, hits Elijah Lofton, and, well, from there you're just going to have to go back and check it out and see what happened. Card King in the building. Chops says Mensa over 3.5 interceptions. He says it's a lock. I say he's wasting his money. Might as well throw it in the trash, but that's just my opinion. I'm just the head coach after all. Red, White, True News, what's going on, bro? Easton in the building. KJ says, let's go FSU. Can I get a 1 if you're a Miami fan, 2 if you're a Florida State fan? Let's just get a quick ratio, a quick check. Let's see how much we outnumber the Florida State fans. What else we got in here? Ryan Flanagan in the building. Good to have you hanging out with us tonight. Got the night off. Let's go, man. It's going to be exciting. It's going to be fun. Melvin in here, Bulls of 06 says, Coop, my brother, please don't throw the hat tonight. The plan is to not throw it. Did you guys see in the intro, did you see the two things? Number one, did you see how good of a time Joel Davis is having? He's there. He's at Hard Rock. He made the trip to South Florida to witness this game in person. But also, is that the student section? What is Joel doing front row there in the student section, sandwiched between these two women here? I don't know. Some people are going to be asking some questions, but yeah, I'm not sure. He looks to be having a great time. Everyone's standing. He's not. Beast Gamer in here, Greg. When it comes to FSU, I point 1 pointer 50 for 4 years. All I heard was 4 in a row by your buddy. I know, man. It was rough there for a while. We're going for 3 in a row. We're going for 3. Music nerd in here, Frog Man, Kyle, everybody showing up. Love to see it to the max. Yeah, there's a very good chance that we meet Clemson in the ACC championship game, assuming they get there. Right? Where's the Knowles at? 1, 1, 1. 1, 1, 1. Is that Goldie May in here, by the way? 1, 1, 1. I don't know. I don't know where them Knowles at. Somebody did make a little image for me. It's an AI generated image, but I thought it was pretty cool, so I did want to share. I thought that was actually pretty badass, honestly. The battle for Florida. 2 head coaches, 1 state, only one can be king. They got me in the neck brace, of course, with the whistle, but then you got Mike Norvell over here flexing on us. Winner claims state supremacy. Thought that was a pretty cool. I appreciate that, whoever did that. Thank you. That's pretty awesome. That is Goldie May. Heck yeah. It's still been a little tough on me where YouTube flipped those usernames around and stuff. Kind of messes with me a bit. There we go. There's a Noel. There's a Noel sighting. Quick throws tonight. Toasty in the building. I appreciate you being here, man. Thank you. So, a quick recap. All right, like I said, we're 4-1. I own it. We lost to Clemson. We had no answers. Absolutely none. We did, however, implement a new playbook. Offensively, we took the play sheets, we tossed them in the trash, okay? So I got a new play sheet for y'all tonight. I did not pass this with my co-OC. She has no idea. So keep that in mind. So we're 4-1, all right? Mensa has thrown for over 2K yards, but at what cost? 10 touchdowns, 17 interceptions, okay, in 5 games. So Mensa's averaging what, like 3 picks a game? Something like that. Florida State, as I said, they are ranked. They're number 22. They're 6-0. They beat Bama 38-10. Took it to the Crimson Tide, and they're coming off of a big win against the Louisville Cardinals, 31-17. Nobody has beat Florida State until tonight. So again, listen, diss track, Coach Coop. I'm talking the Coach Coop, head coach of the virtual Canes. Did a diss track last year on Florida State. He was the first head coach to do it, and by golly, he did it again this season. It was such a hit, ESPN said, we're in. So that's going to be airing at halftime. So stick around, don't leave your seats. You might want to see that. Man, I guess that's it. I guess it's time to get to work, you know? I'm so excited for this. Let's go. Let's stop playing around. Let's get into it. Would love to see high energy, lots of participation in the live chat tonight. Let's get hype. At the end of the day, it's a video game. It is virtual, but it is Miami, Florida State. I get excited, man. It does not matter. It's simulation, the real game, just discussing it, whatever it is, the energy is just different. when you're talking Miami and Florida State. You know what I mean? And I'm going to do a little something here, okay? This is the orange out game. This is going to be a very unpopular opinion, but this is what the players wanted. This is what they wanted. So I'm going to let them have this. We're going all orange. The fans are just going to have to deal with it. It is what it is.
This is what it takes.
Score predictions! You'll forget all about it when we win. Winning makes everything
Remember
look
me?
good.
Celsius. Anyways, I'll be
Yes.
back for the season. Smile with me.
Yes. I would never forget Blazer Break. My Celsius guy. Yeah. I appreciate the big $4.99, man. Would love to see a prediction from you as well. I will sit you atop the throne. Thank you, bro. You still on those things? I am. I can't lie. I am. Yeah. Okay. Looking up to my co-OC, Melissa, in case we receive here. Shoot. Okay. That's right. She's not here. She did not show up to practice. So, all right. It's me and Dawson. It's Coop and Dawson. All right. Okay. Melissa was kind of the one that sort of, stopped the headbutting as much. She came in and she was the one who made peace. And, okay. I don't know. Listen, guys, I'll get with her. I don't know. I don't have an explanation right now. Okay. Let's go. Okay, really? Really? We lose one game? Real funny. We lose one game and somebody decides to waste that much money. Okay, that motivated me. That motivated me in a big way. Offense, come on, they're going to do a quick TV timeout. Of course, they're going to milk this, get all the ads in there that they can. Offense, on me. Come on. I'm talking to everybody. Yes, Mensa, Barkay, all y'all, on me. Real quick. We'll make it brief. Listen, I don't know what's going on, but the co-OC is not with us tonight. So all the plays are going to be going through Dawson and myself. All right? And I got to tell you something, man. I know y'all boys have been hearing the rumors. You've seen some of the posts on social media. They're saying y'all are soft as pudding. You see this? This is a family-sized box of vanilla instant pudding. And online they're saying this is you. I'm talking to you, Vaughn. I'm talking to you, Fletcher. Never in my life have I heard any Miami Hurricanes be compared to vanilla pudding. Disgusting. It's squishy and it tastes bad. So I want y'all to take that to heart. I want that to agitate you. I want you to be upset. And I want you to go out there and prove to the world that you're nothing like vanilla pudding. All right. Pudding on 3. Let's go. Let's get it.
Pulling it out. And Miami was the one who got to celebrate.
Let me see those score predictions, though. Let me see them.
And more importantly, Palmer,
Patty checking in. There's Polly. Let me see the score predictions. What do y'all got?
They're hoping they can do that for another year.
Listen, people are going to doubt because we lost so badly to Clemson. But if you think these guys are not going to be motivated here in this game, it's like I said, it's Florida State. It's Florida freaking State, man. They're going to be hyped up. They're going to be pumped.
It just opens up your entire playbook moving forward.
Here's Darian Mensah to throw. Finds his man. It's Vaughn.
Bigger, faster, stronger, more talented. Shall I continue?
Pickup has this offense on the move.
And that's why, as a former quarterback, man, I love these drag routes, because if you get the right coverage and it's man-to-man and someone gets picked or can't keep up with your receiver, you just put it out nicely in front of them, they're going to make the catch.
What do we got? 24-21 Canes, 36-30, 30-16, 38-24, 34-20. Okay, I like it.
Looking to throw on first down. Got it behind the line. It's Fletcher. Past the 45.
Them boys ain't ready.
And perhaps a touchdown saving tackle as he gets him down at the 37.
One of the things I love about this offense is they're very versatile in their passing attack. They throw to receivers and tight ends, and the screen game is big as well. This guy
We need a
is
big
weapon.
bounce back win after getting embarrassed in Death Valley. Yep.
Wants to throw on first down off the play fake. And the defense picks up a sack, getting the quarterback down at the 44.
And a big defensive tackle getting off the rock. Nice job seeing play action, understand his pass, beats the guard, gets to the quarterback, and gets the QB on the ground.
What's going on, Maryville?
Trying to find their way forward after the big loss on the last play.
Red 18, red 18, easy.
Come on, hurry up, hurry up, hurry up.
Throwing, Mensah. Makes the catch. It's Brown. They make the stop, trying to pick up just a little bit at a time to get to that first.
What do we got, Dawson?
One of the things you love about this running back is not only can he run between the tackles,
I
but
like
he's also a weapon in this offense, catching the
Yep, I
football.
like it.
It'll be 3rd and long.
There will be consequences.
From the gun, wants to pass. Escapes the pressure going right. Finds his big tight end.
Oh!
A likely touchdown saving tackle, but the catch and run
Heck yeah, I still love selfies. Give me 30 to 17
Yeah,
MIA.
buddy.
Because he
Hey,
is
smart man.
dissecting this defense early in the
Smart
game, the
man
opening
right
drive.
there.
Great job with his
Yep.
eyes, great job with his rhythm, an explosive play.
Thank
there.
you,
This
bro.
defense
Thank you,
does not
Blazer
have an
Break.
answer for this dude.
They ripped
Lofton
off
walking
a
the
huge
tightrope
chunk,
there.
and now a
Yep.
little chunk is
We don't
needed
care,
to
man.
get off.
Hey, they can load it up all they want. It don't matter. Run it again. Run it again. We're gonna run through these guys.
And I'm good with it. I like what the offense is doing. Be physical.
Yes, sir.
I
We
don't
are
need
gonna
get
run
pass
through
happy
these
down
guys
here on
tonight.
1st and goal. Nice job believing in my running game, and maybe I stick to it for another play or two.
Coop, you been practicing? We practice every day, 3 a days.
2nd and goal.
That's what we're known for.
Tries again to get it in. And he
Come on, let's go.
Touchdown,
Extra point.
baby!
PAT, come on, come on. Weinberg, hey, listen, this is your former team. I want you to take your foot and put it right up what you know where.
By a talent standpoint, coaching standpoint,
You know where.
the superior team, and they just drove the ball on the first possession of the
What a
game. and
drive.
They looked like it, scoring a
What a
touchdown
drive.
and asserting their dominance.
Just asserting our dominance there, right? We're going in there and we're saying this is our house. This is our place.
They get set for the point after as we have the first score
Yep.
of the game. Oh, do you just hate to see it? Blew the extra point. They go 83 yards on the drive, and they finish it off with the score from the 4.
Okay, all right, we're up 2 field goals. Okay?
And it'll be a touchback. The ball will come out to the 25-yard line.
If you
So
miss
Florida State's
if you
offense
miss
will
any
now
other
get
kicks
its first chance
in
with
this
the
game,
football.
you'll sit the rest of the
And
season.
standing in the way is one of the best defensive lines in the country.
Well, this is one of the best quarterbacks in the country, but David, he better have a clock going off in his head in this one, because this is one of the elite pass rushes in the entire nation as well. Their D-line is absolutely
I can't believe he missed that.
loaded with athleticism. With guys
I'm still processing it. There's no shot I'm going to throw the hat this early.
Makes the grab and room to run. When you reach this point
Right,
in the season,
we just
these
went out there and
types of games
dominated
count
those guys on that
25
first drive. But
matchups.
how do we come out then
Whether you're
immediately
going to be a
after and miss the extra
contender.
point?
And really show what you're going to be the rest of the season. How are you going to finish strong throughout the season? You know, the first part of the season, now getting to the middle of the season, Palmer, getting a chance to show what you're about so you can finish strong.
It's a resume builder, no doubt about it. And really, there's been so much anticipation.
Breaks into the open. And they'll pick up the first down and mark it at the 47.
All right.
Well, your opponent scored on their opening drive, so obviously no need to panic. But I know, having been in this situation as a quarterback, you want to answer right away. So really good to see him making some nice throws here on their opening drive. He's going to try and see if he can get this thing tied up.
It's the nerves, y'all. Listen, it's no excuse. Oh, okay, they're going to wear it out, huh? There we go! There we go!
And he's headed the other way.
There we go! Go! Yeah!
Touchdown, Hurricane.
I told him, I said, put Deuce in the dirt!
Fumble, that took the perfect bounce right into the DB's hands. He shows you the speed.
The bigger they are, the harder they fall. That's all I heard. This man's 6'6", plays like he's 7'2".
This is what it takes to wear the U on the side of your helmet.
This game is brought to you by Bean Boozled, where if
And to be in the moment right there, the football IQ, to pick that thing up and run to the end zone. Our guys get active. They get after it. Now, people are going to say go for two. I'm going to give him an opportunity to redeem himself right here. Holy smokes, he's rattled out the wazoo.
And with the extra
Okay.
point, they stretch the lead to 13.
Let's go, man. That's huge. Oh, that's big. Just like Randy's super chat with the big 5.
And they did.
Thank you for the love, Randy. I'll set you atop the throne. What a hit. I blacked out for a second. Who ran that back? Hold on. I'm out. I feel like I blacked out for a moment. That's how much the Florida State game means to me. Who ran that back? Let me put Randy atop the throne. I'm sorry to break immersion, but it feels like a blur. It just happened. I didn't see the number or anything. I was just yelling. These boys came to play today. They don't want to be vanilla pudding. No, sir. It was Thornton. Let's go. We're going to be aggressive. I got with Heatherman and we said, listen, we got to take more chances. We were way too predictable in that Clemson game. And the thing is, you know, even when we tried to mix it up, we didn't stay true to Miami Hurricanes football. We didn't.
Looking downfield, it's Sperry. And this will be incomplete. A big,
you know, what's our identity? That's where I said when I spent a lot of time reflecting, looking in the mirror, there were a lot of late nights just standing in the shower and just letting the water just hit me. Hours and hours and hours. I'd hate to see our water bill this month. But I needed that. And, you know, we walked out of that game not feeling like ourselves. Not because we lost, but because of how we played, the game plan that we put together. None of it felt like us, what we do. And we're back to that in this game.
2 straight runs, they stuffed both, and that was a big key for them.
We are back to that tonight.
Set up 3rd and long situations, and now those edge rushers can pin their ears back to get after the quarterback. They can mix up and disguise their coverages on the back end, hoping to create negative plays and takeaways.
Makes the grab. Gets it out to the 21, and that's not enough to move the
Punt
chains.
team, as you can see, they're relying on Deuce. Just like we thought when we watched the film. Nobody's been able to shut down Deuce Robinson. Not Bama, not Louisville, not SMU, nobody.
And the Seminoles will call on their punt team. This will be their first punt of the afternoon.
Appreciate you, bro. I apologize for not
First one of the day is booted
not
away.
saying your name more.
Ran
Oh,
out there 4
no
times in
shot.
the victory
No
last
shot.
week. Working his
For not
way
saying your
on
name
the
more
return up
often.
to
It's
the
because I
40-yard
always
line
struggle
before he
with it.
stopped.
Orange and green,
Here comes the
007, I
Hurricane
can handle.
offense
I don't know
looking
how to say the
gather a
first
little more
part.
strength. Man, what a drive that was the last
Costeño?
time they had it. Basically the length of the field. Much better starting point this time.
That's why I don't mention your chats and stuff a lot of times, because I'm gonna butcher the name.
Looks as if they didn't get it off in time. It'll be a delay of game.
This is what it takes to wear the U on the side of your
Okay.
head.
The offense couldn't
I've
get
never
the
felt
snap
more
off in
excited
time,
and
it'll
concerned at the
cost them.
same time.
What's that mean? What do you mean? Everything's good, Randy. We're operating at 100%. All cylinders do be clicking right now.
Here's Mensa to throw. Fires
Oh,
to
no.
the wide out. Incomplete. And man, is he lucky to get that one back. Defense that close to an interception. These two have storied traditions in the history of the sport, but in the not-too-distant past,
I don't know what he was
Miami
seeing there.
actually considered giving up football, and Florida State was an afterthought.
Yeah, a lot of people
Ooh.
forget back in the day when Miami was in the Big
We'll talk
East,
to him.
right?
We'll make sure
Florida
that
State was in the
he's feeling
ACC.
okay.
This was kind of an interconference battle every time they played, but no doubt, David, this game just holds so much more significance to both programs.
Both in the state of Florida. Florida State, Miami, the uniforms are so great. The lineage, the history of the players. So it does. It feels
Aggressive.
like this rivalry's been playing a lot
We're gonna remain
longer
aggressive
since
here.
1951.
Here on third down. Looking to throw, and he needs a bunch. He wants to go deep. Goes high to pull it in. What a play to get it inside the red zone, and they are set up at the 17.
What a start for this offense throwing the ball. I love how they've come out in this game, and they've been aggressive. They've already scored a touchdown, and here they are taking
Well, them Florida State
another
DBs are a little
shot
slow.
and getting a big play.
Just
They're on
like we
defense.
saw
You've got to
on
find a
the
way to slow
field.
this quarterback down.
Tony's feeling himself right now. Yes, sir. Okay. All right. Yep. Yep.
They're lining up in the Wildcat. Let's see what they have dialed up.
I'll get with Dawson. They're not ready for this one.
On the direct snap, it's Fletcher.
Neither were we.
Defense right
Damn,
there
neither
to
were we.
stop him in his tracks, and they get nothing
Fletch
on
to
that play.
Pringle. Come
Just nothing
on.
doing on that last run, and they knew coming into this one they were going to be challenged, right? This is one of
Mesh
the best
spot.
defenses
Mesh
in
spot.
all of college football. For them to have any shot, they're going to have to do a lot better running the football.
Mensa. He's got it and still on his feet. Gets out of bounds after the big game, but they've got it first and goal.
You smell
This
that?
offense can get a lot of yards, but it doesn't take a lot of plays. You've seen that here. They have
I know you do.
speed, and speed. It
Oh, I
kills you.
know
If
it.
guys get a little bit of space, they just gobble up yards. They've had the defense completely on their heels, and now they're all the way backed up against their own goal line.
The Hurricanes have it
New
with their
playbook.
first and goal.
Completely reworked this offense. Only a head coach that's out of his mind would do that 5-6 games into the season. Well, that's me. That's me.
It's reversed.
Oh, Tony! Go, Tony!
He's trying to get it in. And touchdown, Miami! Okay. No midseason concentration laps here in week 7 as they push out that lead.
Throw them U's up.
I often say the best offenses in college football are the ones that can run the football
Two.
down in the red zone, but it's not just conventional
Two.
runs.
We're going
It's
for
getting
two.
the reverse
Let's go.
going as well.
Come
Why
on.
not get one of your best playmakers the football
Yep.
here?
We're
In the
going
green area,
Crispy
let him go.
Crispers
Nice job
House
getting the
Barbecue.
pitch, using his
Yep,
speed,
Crispy
scoring a touchdown.
Crispers House Barbecue. What do you mean you don't see it? Page 2. Flip it over. Flip it over, Dawson. Flip it over.
They'll line up to go for 2. Here's Darian Mensah to throw. That one never had a chance. Incomplete.
Yeah, and the defense comes up with the stop, and you just wonder the analytics.
I want that play removed from the new
whatever
play
that
sheet.
card says to do,
Immediately.
you're supposed to do. I wonder if they were listening to that card.
Now, I want to break the immersion once again here for just a moment to remind you of two things. Number one, post-game press conference happening immediately after this game. That never changes. Number two, the virtual Canes last night were down 24-7 and they came back and won. I say that to say this. This game is far from over. This is Miami, Florida State. You know the history. You've seen the crazy comebacks. We need to lock in more than ever before. It is 0-0 in my mind. All right. Oh, shoot. It is 0-0 right now as far as I'm concerned.
Talking to the coaches before the game, they wanted to start fast. This offense, man, not only have you not put anything together, the defense hasn't either. This game has gotten away from them early. They need to do a better job of protecting their quarterback.
He unleashes a long one. Pulls in the deep ball. Finally corralled, but not before. He picks up the first down. David, you're the analyst. I'll defer to you, but it was as if he saw cover one and says, I'm attacking downfield.
Okay.
I like that. You should always defer to me in all situations, but exactly right. See the safety. Now I know the outside third of the field is mine. It's a one-on-one matchup with the corner. I like my guy. He likes him for a reason because he just made a big play for him.
And there was no
big gain into a loss.
Just stopped in his tracks in the
That's how we like it.
Well, good call by the defense there. They dialed up blitz into that running play, and the linebacker able to make the stop.
Couldn't get him blocked on that last
Down
one.
7 in your mind. Man, you looking for a job, Melvin? That's the mindset that we need on this staff.
And he was able to run through one tackle, but still only a modest gain.
They have 0 run game. They watch the film.
He didn't get the first down. We need more yards. But if you think about it, nice
they know.
Completion sets up a third down. And guess what? Nowadays, fourth down, green light. We're going to go for it anyways.
They know they can't run on this Canes defense. Scott, Lightfoot, Moten, Damon Wilson.
And he was hit just as he released it, and it falls to the turf.
And these coaches
punt team, get ready. I want a good return right here, Tony. Come on. We know what you're capable of. Give me 110%.
Now he's hit again. Like, they've got to protect him up front if they want a chance of doing damage on the offensive side of the football.
You'd think they would have had a good
Let's go.
chance to down.
Let's go. We need fans on their feet. We want to extend this lead. No nodding off.
Man,
come on.
What a drive last time for the touchdown. That passing attack was lethal, David.
Yeah, and you know, you hear all these stupid commentators like me and Jesse talking about create balance.
We'll talk to him, man. I mean, it's tough to be too hard on him, right?
So the defense has to find a way to affect the
because he already had a scoop in store. Right now, Florida State has no answers for this offense, this new and improved Canes offense. You know, I'll never say that we needed a loss, but that Clemson game definitely was a kick to the nuts.
But here's what you know about Miami.
Big time reality check.
Cam Ward, the #1 pick. Carson Beck, a lot of
like we're talk about some post-nut clarity is really kind of what happened.
And Palmer, they got a really good one.
They have been able to reload. And for anybody that didn't know Darian Mensah and where he started, just look back to his film just 2 years ago at Tulane when he's absolutely lighting up for the American, wins an ACC championship at Duke, and now filling in for Carson Beck.
We want to run right at these guys.
National championship, but this is a guy with tons of talent, and they think there will be no
we want to wear them out. We're going to wear them out tonight.
One step further this time to win it all.
Ball is at the 42-yard line, close to 4-down territory. Here's 3rd and short. They'll move the tight end.
Come on, Fletch. Come on, Fletch.
play shows you really what this defense is about. It's a difficult one.
That's not like him.
Really good.
He looked kind of scared of contact right there. I don't like that look at all. We're going to have the medical team look at him. Something's not right.
How do you keep the defense off balance? Because they are a good one.
That's not like him at all to run away from contact.
On his way back from the 20. And the punt team able to sling him to the ground. Florida State comes out ready to put something together on this drive. To say this has been a slow start is a bit of an understatement, and they really need to get it going here, Jesse.
That's right. The opponent, they're firing on all cylinders right out of the gate.
Yes, sir.
For this unit, they've been slow and struggling. They need an explosive play to wake themselves up.
Yeah, and it's just the first quarter, so it's not the end of the world. You've seen slow starts, but you got to continue to pick and pick and pick until you find that play or that scheme that you can use against this defense.
And with that stop, we are headed toward the end of the first quarter.
That's one.
Toughest call on the play sheet.
Mike is sweating bullets.
At the 25.
They really going to try to get this off? They do.
It's Sperry. Pocket breaking down. Got his man on the right.
Too fast. No, sir. We will happily take the ball to start the second quarter. Absolutely.
Has a deep and storied history. Plenty of memorable moments. Here are a few of them.
Listen. Double stack Mac. Double stack loaded Mac.
Going to need to step up to make sure this one
yes, I'm positive, Dawson. Double stack loaded Mac. Yep.
The Knowles decide to punt it away. No fair catches here, looking for room. Makes a move. Well, they finally stopped.
Great field position. Let's go, Tony. Right back to work, though. Hey, I want you in the huddle hustling. Hustle up, Tony. Come on, we need you. We need you, bro.
They missed an opportunity to extend this lead the last time they had it, Jesse.
Yeah, they got to be able to regain that momentum, right? Go back to what was working earlier on in this one. And, David, to me, that starts with being the more physical team.
Double stack, Mac.
I definitely agree. Being the more physical team, but understanding the situation of the game.
Going long. Hits him inside the 20, still going. Touchdown, Miami. Touchdown, Miami.
Extra point, come on. They don't know, they have no answers right now. Foot on their throats. This is unreal.
Right there. They're top 10 in the nation in points per game because they don't have to drive the field. They've got dudes scattered all over this offense that can take it the distance on any given play.
To wear the U on the side of your helmet.
Should we hit them with some
gas.
bingo? Bingo, Bahama.
To attempt to try.
You looking for a job?
They want to throw the fake, and he wants to throw. He makes the catch in the end zone, and that trickery works to perfection for the two. That drive not too taxing on the playbook. One play, put it in the end zone just like that.
What do you know about that unexpected gas? The team motto for the 2026 season. Thank you, Bahama. Norvell's over there on the sideline calling his wife. Honey, pack the bags.
Here they'll start this drive at their own 25.
Honey, when I get back in Tallahassee, we got to move.
Florida State offense returns to the field. This offense has been stagnant so far. 1-2-3 kick the last time they had the ball, and this time really.
Okay, for real, what's happening? What's happening?
Tight end now in motion.
What's up, Stick Raw?
The option, the keeper.
Oh my! No, right.
Got enough for the first. All down, but he has enough to move the chains.
Because there had to be
Defense has
holding,
gotta do a better
obviously.
job with assignment football. Somebody has to be accounting for the quarterback on these run plays. You know you're going to see it. You've seen it on film. The option play, nobody home. He just takes off. That's an easy first down pickup for the offense. Moving forward now, the defense, they've got to settle in, and they've got to start playing better when it comes to assignment football.
Here comes the offense on second down. He's got it again. And he is swarmed under a host of defenders there to make the stop.
And, man, the big fellas up front, they don't get a lot of credit. They don't get talked about a lot unless it's negative, but they're the big component, man. They've got to get
Look,
some
every
push to
time
get
we
some
play
running
Florida
lanes,
State, it
get
feels
this
like
running
it's
game
on
going.
freshman
They're the
mode.
ones that make it
You know, there's nothing I can do about that.
Midfield at the 47. The defense
It's
needs a
life.
third down stop. They'll try to run for it. They got
You know, a lot of it is
zero
this
front, and
play
they
calling.
stopped
Mike
him in the
Norvell
backfield.
said he was taking over play
That's
calling
really
duties
worrisome
once again in
if I'm the head
2026,
coach, watching
and
my
looking
run
like
game
it might have been the
suffer
wrong
way
call.
it has early in this game, and that's why you're down by a lot of points right now. The only way you're going to change the scoreboard is if you're able to find a way to start running it. So if you can't do it with your running backs, you got to think about QB runs, jet sweeps. You got to find ways to have balance and be able to get it done on the ground.
Let's check in with Holly Rowe.
Checking in from the Miami sideline. There is a lot of excitement right now on the sideline.
Yes, there is. There's a ton of excitement.
Let's keep eating. This is what they
Yep.
expected from him, and he has gotten them off to a terrific start. They've got the lead, and he has performed well. No big surprise. He is their guy. And
Get out,
he's
get out, get
shown
out.
leadership down here today. Back to you.
Okay.
Yo,
And this
hold
offense doesn't
up.
have much space to go backwards anymore, right? They've given that up, man. You got to be physical. You got to find a way to get
We need
this
some breathing
ball
room
out
here.
of the area of your own end zone. You don't want to
Holy smokes, man.
And that means being physical and getting your back downhill, not going backwards.
They'll send the back in motion. Throwing, Mensah. Stepping to the right. Throwing on the run. And it
Got greedy.
slips through his fingers.
Got greedy.
Incomplete.
Mensa,
That
we
would
need
have
him to
been a
settle in, bro.
huge
We're not.
gain if he could have
We don't
squeezed
mind taking chances,
I know
but
one of
that's
the
just a
things
little.
This defense really prides themselves on is being physical.
It's a little
early
much.
in this game. Putting a big hit on a guy that's already had a couple catches in this game, that's a good omen for the defense.
You make up the
Marquette
game
was wide
plan,
open.
and
Trust
now
me,
run
everybody
over
on the
this
sideline was
third
screaming at
and long
Mensa.
from inside their own 20.
Yep.
Running inside. It's Fletcher. Picks up just a
That's
few
definitely the
before he's
worst
brought
drive.
down. Not really
We're punting out of our end zone here, guys.
Third and long.
Punt team. Hey, I need everybody blocking their asses off
And the
right here.
teams will send out the punt unit. This will be the second time they've had to kick
We didn't
it
do
away.
Joyce any favors, that's for sure. Holy smokes.
Sometimes avoiding disaster is the best thing. The punter just gets it out of there. They stop him immediately.
Come on, D. We need the defense to step up real big right here. Come on, Heatherman. That's why you get paid the big
All
bucks.
right, guys, here comes the Florida State offense onto the field.
Dang, that
Their
was a terrible
chart
drive.
is starting to look a little monotonous. Punt, 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 David.
And their defense is starting to
He
get
could have
a little
ran it. Mensa
frustrated,
could have
too.
ran
Just
it.
keep
Yep.
putting me back on the
But we
field,
really told him to look
possession
deep,
after
look
possession.
deep down the
Jesse,
field.
this offense
And
needs to get
I
their
guess
heads
he
out of there
just
and do
he
what's.
laser focused on
Punter's
it.
on the sideline with the oxygen mask right now. He's been
We can't
playing
have
so
that.
much. He's not used to this. This offense, they just got to stay
Where's
on the
Peanut?
field. They
Peanut
gotta
only
put a
shows up
drive
when the
together
Canes are
and
down.
Get some balance going, running and throwing the ball.
You know it?
From the gun, running back gets to give.
What's this?
They bring him down, but not before he's able to pick up the first down.
And I like the thought process on offense here early in this game. They're giving their bell cow the ball early and often. There are a lot of coaches that outthink themselves, and they think, you know, we're going to throw the ball to set up the run instead because everybody on defense knows our guy.
No, sir.
Always a welcome play for the defense.
No, sir, we ain't falling for that.
Sack at the 47.
Thank you for the
He
sub,
has been
Daisy.
terrorizing quarterbacks all year long. That now his 10th sack of
That
the
don't work
season.
down
He's
here.
got speed, he's got power, he's going to play on Sundays, and he is not cooperating with this offense's game plan.
Looking for a physical attack from the gun. And he never had a chance. Just stuck
Third and a million.
cold as soon as he got it.
Not even in field goal range. I'm looking at
Facing
Mike.
a
Mike is
third
looking
and
at me.
long from the 50-yard line.
I'm not going to break eye contact. It's going to have to be him.
Quick pass to the left, trying to get it to the mark.
Is this 4 down territory?
And
You
good
go for it
coverage
on
by
this?
The defense, just a short gain. That play didn't have much of a chance to get the first down. Good job by the defense keeping everything in front.
Mike ain't got the balls.
Great job keeping everything in front, and most importantly, making the tackles. Dropping back deep, knowing he's third and
Of course
long,
they won't
but
kick
I
it to
gotta get
Tony.
the guy on the ground
I
and
wouldn't
rally the
either.
football.
It's smart.
Nice job by the defense.
Yep.
Canes offense comes onto the field looking to put together a drive.
Listen, they'll never
They
see
didn't
this
get much
coming.
done the last time they had it. Had to punt
They will
away
never see
from
this
deep in
coming
their
right here.
own territory, hoping this drive will be more productive.
We're not going to get it off in time. I can never find it.
So Miami signals for a timeout. And they'll have 2 left to work with here in the first half.
Bye. There it is.
Here's Mensah to throw. Grab behind the line. It's Lofton. Makes the grab in their space. Makes the stop at the 29-yard line.
We put in work, Aikido. We put in work. I've said it before, and I'll say it again. That Clemson game was like a bad dream, man. That was not us. Yes, we have played some close games. Like, I get it, okay? I own that. But we had not been dominated on both sides of the ball like that at any point this season. And I don't want to keep making it about Clemson, right? That game's in the past. We already lost it. There's nothing we can do about it. But let me tell you something. This is more along the lines of what you see from this team week in and week out. Right?
Right back downfield. Here's the pressure. A strike downfield. He's loose. The tag. And he'll take it to the house. He got loose. Touchdown, Miami. This offense is so good. Man, they can hurt you.
TAT, come on. Pour it on.
They can put small drives together, big drives together.
What's happening? What is going on?
Ready to try the point after. And the extra point will tack another one onto this lead. This offense prides itself on going after you, and they did with that long touchdown pass.
Is Tony that much faster than the entire Florida State defense?
He'll bring it out. It's Singleton. Didn't find any crease in that kickoff coverage, and he'll be stopped at the 17. Let's go to the sideline in Holly Rowe.
Checking in from the Florida State sideline. Guys, I can tell you something we have got to keep our eye on. This quarterback was really banged up and bruised up after last week's win. He told me when I caught up with him this week, he has definitely been feeling sore this week. He did not miss any practice, but I will keep
Apparently Florida State does have some injuries.
He's going to have to fight through some things here today.
You know what? I have a really stupid question here.
Back to you.
Is their starting quarterback out? It's my job to know that and to look at that. Is their starting QB out?
Got to him quick. I mean, you talk about you want your quarterback to feel comfortable.
Oh my gosh. That's obviously a major factor. That has nothing to do with what they're doing on defense. Ashton Daniels is not playing. I'm sorry to break the immersion. It just hit me because he played in the last game, I thought. Oh. Pour it on.
He didn't have time to
I want 70 plus.
Feet set and get in the ground. This offensive line's got to do a better job.
Not exactly the ideal situation.
Man, I would just, it didn't matter who was back there, right? But I'm pretty sure that Ashton played the Louisville game, which was their previous game before this. So he must have gotten hurt. I have no control over that. People want to jump in here and say, Coop did this, Coop did that. I can't control the depth chart of these other teams in the dynasty. What are we talking about?
He's got great speed. Looking for running room, he'll get it to the 43-yard line before he stops. Let's check in quickly.
You messed him up, apparently.
Checking in from the Miami sideline. Guys,
I thought that he was going to play.
And the chemistry between this quarterback and his star wide receiver. He's already got 100 yards receiving in this game. And the way they're talking on the sideline here, they want to keep that going. I think you're going to see him continue to get some downfield targets from his QB here in this game. I'll keep you posted.
Appreciate that, Holly. They stop him just a link or two short.
If I check injuries, it's just injuries for this game, though, right?
And he just continues to put up numbers. And that
I'm sorry I keep breaking immersion tonight, but I'm shocked. I legit, you know, duh, Coop, be more observant, but.
Right now, he is locked into what this defense is trying to do.
The run inside. It's Fletcher. He's brought down, but it'll be enough for a first down.
We'd love to see.
Wow. Ashton Daniels with a broken thumb. What's interesting is people are going to be watching the first half of this and be like, man, how in the world is Florida State 6-0 and their offense looks this pitiful? I know, if anything, Coop's defense is usually pretty trash, and it absolutely needs some work. Their quarterback is out. Broken thumb. Must be that strength and conditioning program they got up in Tallahassee.
Offense early in drives,
you know, we have our guys play a lot of video games, so that works out their thumbs and stuff. Apparently they don't do that at Florida State. That's a big asshole. How in the world?
It's got to feel good as an offense.
Okay, they'll never see this coming. Trust. The transfer QB.
They can really be aggressive after that last play. It's 2nd and 3.
Went and got.
It's Fletcher. They knock him down, but he's
barely.
got enough to get it across the line and pick up the
You know what? I bet it was a huge. Think about it.
Understanding where the first down marker is.
That definitely hurt the morale of this Florida State team. That guy was probably the leader, him or Deuce.
On the move. It's Pringle.
Oh my! Hello!
2nd and 4 coming.
Okay.
Coaches always harp about staying ahead of the chains, and when you can run with that type of efficiency on first down, man, you are doing just that.
Enough is enough.
6-yard pickup on first down leaves him with 2nd and 4. Mensah throws to the wideout. And that's going to be incomplete. A lot of contact on the play, but no flags. It'll be 3rd down.
Trust.
Man, you see, once you start to get to
Trust.
the red zone, the contested
They will not see this coming.
100%.
They will never see this coming. And we're going to go to the short side of the field.
Nice
Again,
job by the defense, man. Make them
this is
earn
just
it.
how
Make
we
them
coach,
feel
man.
it. Get your hands through the contact of the football when they're trying to make the catch. Great job breaking.
Throw it! Throw the ball, Mensah!
On 3rd down, this offense
Oh my gosh.
protecting their quarterback. Give them a split second more time to complete that.
That'd have been a touchdown. We would be celebrating right now.
Fourth down and 4 yards to go. The offense will try to get it.
No.
The Canes
No.
will go ahead
We
and
take
call
the
that
points here,
second
y'all.
timeout.
Come on. Weinberg,
They're down to one
I want to see you
timeout
kick
left
one
in
on
the
your
half.
former team, son. Come on, 40 yards. That's nothing in Hard Rock.
And now on
We're on
fourth
straight street
down, they'll
6.
try a field goal. The holder's going to line it up right at the 30. This will be a 40-yard field goal attempt.
Money.
He splits the uprights and puts 3 on the board. And they just tack on a
Come on.
And listen, y'all know in the booth and everywhere how I feel about
37-0. I don't care if they're playing their first string quarterback or their fifth string quarterback.
Stuff like that, I'll keep trotting him out there.
Doesn't matter to us. Pour it on. Zero sympathy. No mercy.
He'll bring it back from inside his 5. He was hoping for something a little more dynamic, but they get him.
Can we shut out the Knowles at Hard
Let's
Rock?
go down to the sideline and Holly.
Checking in from the Florida State sideline. One thing I'm really keeping my eyes on here today, guys, this quarterback is banged
You're going to bed. Hey, Card King, it's good news if we're putting you to sleep, bro. If we're winning by that much that you say, Coop, man, you know what? I'm nodding off. I got to go to bed. I had too much to drink at the tailgate. Get you some rest.
Back to you.
Holly, we'll see how they adjust.
It just blows my mind. People act like you can't bounce back after a loss. Or they'll act like, well, Clemson beat you by this much and Florida State's ranked, so obviously you're not going to beat them by X amount. Like it doesn't work like that. We're proving it to you right now.
They've been struggling this whole game, but let's
You think these guys don't feed off of the hate? All the vanilla pudding posts that they saw on social media? Yeah. Locker room material. We posted that stuff everywhere. Even ESPN was saying it.
They've jumped to the top of the conference standings. Now the trick is finding a way to stay there.
Well, and that's your goal to start the season. It's always about the conference first. It's not about the...
This quarterback just, he's shook.
They've got him wrapped up at the 28.
Imagine Damon Wilson flying down on one side, and you think, oh, damn, I got to watch that side over here just to turn around and look over your other shoulder, and Lightfoot's right there in your face.
So far, they've already now allowed 3 sacks in this.
What are you going to do?
Let's see what call they have on 3rd and long from the 28.
At least I'm safe on the inside. Just kidding.
A quick completion to the left.
Say hello to Blunt or Scott.
Nowhere to go as this defense makes a 3rd down stop.
Welcome to the show, Duck.
There on 3rd and long, just sitting back and keeping everything in
We've got time. There's time to score.
Completion, but because they were able to rally and make the tackle, now they set up 4th.
Yep.
Flip
it the other way. Okay, a minute 14, 1 timeout.
Here comes the Hurricane offense looking to gather a little more strength. They've been the height of efficiency here in the first half, David, and you've got to think they're going to try to click it right down the field here.
When you're looking at your playbook and it's worked so well in the
Don't
first
forget,
half,
this track is dropping live at halftime. All right.
It's been all gas.
Pollock, that's right. Strike while the iron's hot, too. Before this defense gets to going at halftime, it potentially make some adjustments, show you some
late.
looks in the second half. Whatever you've been doing,
Way late.
It is very tough when you're a secondary player to cover guys for long periods of time. Great job by the secondary, taking away all the options, even when the pass rush didn't get home.
Getting a little too comfortable.
Buys a little extra time. Nice run there, picks up a few, and they'll force him out of bounds.
And that's a pretty good job by this defense. Man, it's so hard to limit these quarterbacks, and they're spreading you out all over the field.
We got 1 timeout.
Take off, it's hard to limit the damage. Nice job limiting the damage. And I tell you what,
run the ball.
Physical. Finish those plays and try to tackle that guy and make him think about running the football in the future.
They'll run for it on 3rd and short. To the 43-yard.
We got. Come on. We got time. We got time.
And the Hurricanes come to the line with a fresh set of downs. Looking downfield on 1st down. The quick out. He goes out of bounds right at midfield.
This slot receiver.
Here's what we're going to do. We got a plan, but y'all just got to trust me.
You have got to double him virtually on every pass play. He better have safety help over top. Otherwise, this guy's a threat to score every time they throw the ball.
And the defense makes the stop after a minimal gain. The Canes want to move quickly.
Huh? Come on.
Darian Mensah from the gun on 3rd down.
There it is.
It's complete.
There it is.
Right. Crosses the 35, out of bounds there. Nice pickup on the play, spotted at the 32.
Nice job by the QB. It's third down. It's money down. I'm looking to throw the ball down the field. What's open? My running back. Find him, hit him, let him do the rest. Good job.
The Hurricanes come to the line with a fresh set of downs thanks to that last connection in the passing game. Makes the grab. It's Pringle.
We got to hurry. We got one time out. Come on, we got to hurry. Hurry up, hurry up.
Running out of time here in the first half. They're going to have to be efficient to put some points on the board before the break. Quickly complete. Got enough space. Touchdown, K. Touchdown, baby. And then did the rest himself. And they put
Let's go.
That's his third of the game, and he's up to double digits.
And that's his second receiving touchdown of the game. My man is just finding pay dirt.
Hey, get with Dawson.
He's the kind of
I
guys
want
that
Tony
you
to have
continue
at
to
least
feature throughout a game.
15 to 20
He
more
can do
targets
this
in the
kind of
second half of
damage
this
after he
game.
catches the football.
Nobody can
unit
catch
on
him.
the field. And the extra point just tacks a little bit more onto this huge lead. They march 72 yards, and they cap things off with a
They'll say they didn't expect this, but truly, deep down in their hearts, everybody saw this coming.
Fielded in the end zone, it's Singleton, and the returner will be knocked down.
Everybody in today's times, it's all about clicks and views. They don't want to speak the truth. They're not willing to talk about how they truly feel. This is what I'm talking about. Look at this pansy style of football right here. The Canes would absolutely never taking a knee down 44 to nothing.
In the books, and time for us now to check in with Kevin Connors in our EA Sports College Football studio with scores from around the country.
Come on, no water. No water. We're not even content with that. When I said 50 plus, I meant 50 plus in the first half. No water for anybody. Come on. Come on. Let's get in there.
With Oklahoma taking on the number 24 team, the Kentucky Wildcats. And it's the Sooners.
They do got some injuries, yeah.
In arm's reach here in this ranked-on-ranked battle. I think the plan here is just to get to
Boy,
halftime,
close one.
then figure out a way to pull this out
Not
in the
us.
second
No,
half.
not this
Now,
game.
some other games you may have interest in.
Not this
Social
game.
media has some sharp opinions about the state of things right now. Now back to your game at Hard Rock Stadium. What can you say about this playmaking receiver that's not abundantly clear?
Put a 1 if you feel
More than
sorry for Mike
100
Norvell right now.
yards in the first half. He's totally
I want
taken
to see
over this
something.
game. His team has the lead, and he's
Put a
improving
1
his
if you
draft
feel sorry
stock
for Florida
as
State.
we speak. With that, let's throw it back to the guys to see how the battle between Miami and Florida State plays out.
Thanks for that breakdown, Kevin.
Okay. I would like to take a moment here now that we have a quick TV timeout. Before we get to the diss track reveal, it'll be quick, I promise. You know how fast these halftimes are nowadays. Super quick. I want to show some love to the sponsor of this stream, Prize Picks, America's #1 sports picks app. And you guys are going to say, Coop, you say that every time you talk about Prize Picks, and it's because it's true. A lot of you probably live in Florida, I'm guessing, as Miami Hurricanes fans. Now, Canes fans are scattered all across the country, not even the country, but the entire world. But a lot of Miami fans are definitely in Florida, and Prize Picks is absolutely available there. And everybody watching this video, this stream, this game, gets access to the new, and in my opinion, improved special offer from Prize Picks. Just use code HMA. That's going to activate an offer that when you play your first $5 lineup, you get $150 in lineups if you win. I show the interface all the time. It is so simple and easy to navigate. If Coach Coop can do it, you can do it. And I'll tell you what, I'll put in a couple of future picks for NFL again, except this time I'm taking less on players. You don't have to take more. You can take less if you think guys aren't going to perform that well this season. And we'll take some chances here. I'm going to say less on Justin Jefferson, not because he's not good, but the quarterback situation is a mess. I'm going to say less on Jackson Dart, and this is going to be the one that's going to shock people. I'm taking less on Josh Allen. 20 to 120. Submit that lineup. It's that easy. Check them out. Click the top link in the description to download the Prize Picks app. Again, shout out to them for sponsoring this virtual game tonight. Love those guys. Let's try to win some cash watching sports. Let me prep this diss track. Give me just a moment. Let me get this set up and paused here. Okay, hold on. Chill. Okay. Now, Coach Coop actually did a diss track. The first head coach to ever do it last year. Dropped a diss track on Florida State. Did it from Doak Campbell Stadium, actually. This year, of course, the game is in South Florida. It's at Hard Rock. Okay, well, hold on. ESPN is telling me we only have 45 seconds. Okay, this is unreal. All right, well, we're going to hear as much as we get to hear of it, I guess. The head coach of the Miami Hurricanes, me, Coach Coop, dissing another team. That's right. Welcome to 2026. Florida State is poo-poo. If you go there, you will be too. Florida State is poo-poo. If you go there, you will be too. Florida State is poo-poo. If you go there, you will be too. Florida State is poo-poo. And if you go there, you will be too. Big Mike, that's what they call him, right? Pretty sad that he can't even put up a fight. Yeah, it's only halftime and it's not even close. Every time he walks by, I gotta hold my nose. Florida State is poo-poo. If you go there, you will be too. Florida State is poo-poo. And if you go there, you will be too. Come on, Mike. Just throw in the towel. You know we run this state. If you're watching this live right now, give me a go, Canes. Getting this W for y'all. I'll see you at the end of the game. Listen, there was actually another minute and a half to that diss track, but ESPN pulled the plug. They said apparently it's not advertiser friendly. We did not provide the parental advisory warning there. So that gave you a taste of, listen, we do things different around here when I'm coaching the program. We're not afraid to be vocal. We're not afraid to call out the competition because we stand on business. We say what we mean. And I meant it when I said Florida State is poo-poo. If you go there, you will be too. Message to potential recruits. Where do you want to go? I sure as shit wouldn't want to be playing for that team that's got a big fat goose egg right now. Anyways, let's kick off the second half of this game. I appreciate Randy owning the board with the big five. Florida State is poo-poo. If you go there, you will be too. Sing it with me. Florida State is poo-poo. If you go there, you will be too. Is that on Spotify? Maybe soon.
What do you got on the sideline, Holly?
Look at Mike. He looks so depressed. I mean, should we feel bad?
Their young quarterback getting the first start of his career has struggled here in the first half. They have some decisions to make. I will keep you posted as to the conversations and what I'm seeing on the sideline about how they handle this young player moving forward.
What an unfortunate situation for Florida State to be in, though, to start hot like this after all of the doubt and then lose your starting quarterback. In the game before the Miami game. You know it?
Rushes on him. And to get rid of it quickly.
This is a situation here in the third quarter.
Right, let's be real. Okay, look, I can man up. Ashton Daniels probably makes a play there.
In the entire country, they didn't want to get down on the scoreboard like this, and all of a sudden have to throw the football when the defense knew that was going to happen. The incompletion there is not a big surprise. This defense
Florida State
knows
is
what's coming.
poo-poo. I'm going to keep
It's all
singing
because
it,
of
get
the
it stuck
points
in
right
your
now on
head.
the scoreboard.
Florida State is poo-poo. If you go there, you will be too. Uh-huh.
Have a guy who can move the chains for you by any means necessary.
Okay, come on, get it together.
To the line with a new set of downs. Keeping it on the ground inside. It's Singleton. Defense
Okay, they're coming out with a little scripted drive. I'm sure they've made some adjustments.
Looks as if there is a Seminole still down on the field. The junior running back slow to get up. We hope this is just momentary. Howie Rowe will keep an eye on everything for us. They're dealing with a 2nd and long. Dropping back, it's Applewhite. Unloads to the wideout.
Okay.
Got his man to the left.
Okay.
First catch of the season for this highly touted wide receiver, and man, their fans have been hungry to see that. And the Seminoles look to keep this drive humming. Motion from the wide receiver. Off play action on first down. Got his man downfield. He's brought down the one. A play for this offense, and they'll have it at the
We want 0 points for them, by the way. That's the idea.
Struggled in the first half of this game, so it was important coming out of halftime. They were able to generate some momentum and get some rhythm.
Holy smokes, man.
Right now, they look like they have it on this drive. Great news to see the quarterback make that last throw there to pick up the first down. They need him to play great in the second half.
There we go. There we go. Can't handle the pressure down here in the red zone.
How about this defense?
Understandable.
Aggressive on first down. They're in the red zone. They're like, no. We're going to take the fight to you. Now setting up a 2nd down and long and putting them in a great position to be successful.
Running inside. It's Singleton. Got a little grass. They get him down, but he was
Big 3rd down here.
down to the 7-yard line.
Big 3rd down for the Noles.
Love to pick up this 3rd down and get a fresh
They want anything positive happening for them. Almost picked.
The change. They throw it complete to the left. A big
All right, he could miss.
stop by this defense, but
He could
they are
absolutely
still in
miss.
field goal range.
Oh, and it's a bit of a missed
Come on.
opportunity, I think, on offense. You know, 3rd down, I love the RPO call, and I love getting that receiver the football. You just would love to see him do something with the football. Make the defender miss and go get the first down.
Florida State comes out to start the second half, and they walk away with some points. They put together a drive on our defense. Come on, Heatherman.
Down the road that I can trust this guy.
Here he comes from inside his own 5. He'll be stopped
Let's
just
go.
short of the 25-yard line. They'll mark it at the 24, and good work by the coverage unit. And
Listen,
here
we're
comes
not
that
going to abandon the
Miami
run game, though.
offense back onto the field.
Right foot on the
That
gas.
last drive, they looked like
We'll
they
see if
were
we can get
throwing
second
against
team
air.
offense
Just
in here, maybe in the fourth
absolute
quarter.
precision
We've done it
execution
before.
in the passing game, and it led him to a touchdown. We'll see what they have this possession. Still on his feet at the 35. Oh, he's got some space. Ridden out of bounds at the 45. A big play for
I
this
mean.
offense. And the Canes, after exploding for that huge run, back to work.
We don't care. We'll run it right at you. We will.
They didn't get a push at all on that one. It'll be no gain on the play.
And I go back to him again, too, man. I mean, just the big play, the play before, and they say,
Bread and butter. We love this play.
Get it to the running back. Try to create some space.
Absolutely love
Better
this play.
job by the defense being gap sound, coming downhill, not letting him break tackles and make a big play.
They stop him almost immediately. Short gain there, and still a little ground to cover to pick up the first.
Boy, this is where I miss my co-OC. She would know what to do right now.
Everywhere. He's in the slot this time.
Melissa?
I'm not going to let the defense understand where he's lining up so they can double team him, put him in the slot, put him out wide. Either way, find
She's still
this
not
guy
here.
early and often.
Ball at the 38. The defense will try to get a stop on 3rd and short. Throwing, Mensah. Fires to the right. He's got it. Just what this
That's a catch.
offense was looking for.
That's our guy.
26
Cam Ball.
He's been a matchup problem all season long. Defenses just don't know how to solve the puzzle. And with that last catch, over 500 yards received.
Give him the wham.
The year for him.
Ball marked at the 26. It's 1st and 10. They'll send the tight end in motion. The run inside. It's Fletcher. Works his way ahead for about 3 yards. Stopped at the 23.
I like being physical because, again, we are wearing down. We're talking about a Florida State team that's already been defeated mentally, right? Morale is gone.
This time the defense was
After they got the
ready, and
news
they
of
stopped
Ashton
him in his
Daniels
tracks.
having a broken thumb. They've got people out here trying to flop well after the play there. You've seen it. Run it again. We don't have to get cute. You guys are right. Run it again.
So more bodies near the line of scrimmage. Everybody's got to pick him up, but they didn't block the most important guy, the big fella right in the middle.
Looking for space. It's Fletcher. He's going to come up about 5 yards short.
What's the call, Dawson?
And this defense has
Points.
got to be jacked up, man. They've finally
You're sure?
forced the 4th down, right? They've gotten a couple of first downs, got some things going, but I think it's decision time for
You're
this
sure?
offense. And this D's got to do it one more time, right? They've got to get another play, a big 4th down stop here to get some of that momentum.
What's going on,
and get the
David?
football back.
And they'll send out the field
Hope you're
goal
doing
unit.
good too, bro. I'm doing pretty
And
good.
he's
I can't
already
complain.
1 for 1, so this time he'll try to put one through from 39 yards out. It's good. Easy call for the ref. And that'll add 3 more to a lead that is already way
We take the
out.
points, y'all. Okay?
That's not the way
We
they
still got
wanted
the
to
rest
end
of this
drive,
quarter
but
and
nice
another one to
job
go.
Being ready and your field goal kicker coming through and putting 3 points.
This is
on the board.
exactly what this team needed after, there were guys trying to pout. There were guys that were a little down. They said, Coach, man, you said we were going undefeated. I said, listen, I did say that. But I also said we're going to win a national championship, and that's still something that this team is capable of accomplishing.
Seminoles have it back. They'll try to get that offensive spear flaming. Always good to get points on a drive, David, but chip shot field goals can leave you a little empty.
And I think it's great to get points, but the great teams get touchdowns in the red area. You got to get out there this time.
And it kind of worked. We had a game plan that involved a
You're
lot
absolutely
of
right,
pressure,
David. Generally,
being
the
very
best red zone
aggressive
offenses are the
defensively.
ones that run the ball
And,
best. So, let's see if
they
can be a little bit
they
more
did a
physical
good
on this
job
drive.
of making us think that Ashton Daniels was going to play because we thought he was playing.
Might as well stick with him. They went right back to him, and
We
this
thought he
time
was
the
playing all the way
defense
up until
was
kickoff.
all over him, nothing to show for that run. So what do they have for 3rd and short from their own 23? Keeps it himself. Gets
Come
the
on,
job done
man.
3rd down as he gets it out to the
Come on,
25.
D.
I just love it when my quarterback knows situational football. They run the option. He understands. It's 4th and short.
okay, I'll
I gotta
forgive you.
Stick my nose in there, get north-south, and
Just
try
make
to
sure
get
you
that
go ahead and
first
buy
down.
your tickets for the
I
Pitt
love when I
game.
have a quarterback that can do that.
We need all the fans support
They'll
every
knock him
game
down for a loss
for this
of a
national championship run.
Phenomenal job by the defense that time, shutting down the option play. They knew they were going to see this in this game, and all week long in practice, they really focused on this assignment football, making sure the dive, the quarterback, the pitch, all taken away. Nowhere to go with the football that time offensively. The defense coming up with a huge negative play.
Back to throw, it's Applewhite. And they get to the quarterback and knock him down back at the 16.
It's our guy,
Man,
Mr.
this
Wilson.
defense has played so well, and this offense, they've struggled. They haven't executed greatly. They're going to have to do it against a really good defense who continues to
I don't know, man. I
pressure.
blocked him on
They've
Twitter.
gotta find a way to protect their quarterback a little better.
I don't have time for
On 3rd and
distractions.
long, no secret what he
You
needs
know?
here. And the defense gets
I'm too
loose,
busy
bringing
helping
it
Heatherman
in,
call
and
the
down
defense
he
here.
goes again.
This has been a frustrating day. And
I
I'm
would
not
say
sure
I'll
it's
see
gonna be any
Dabo in the
better. You're already
conference
down
title game, but I don't
huge.
think he's going to make it
Listen,
there.
this
There's
offense
too many
can't
holes
protect
in
this
that team.
quarterback. They don't do anything right now. This defense has had their number all game long.
Play us.
He'll try to
Let's meet on a
field the
neutral
punt and bring
field.
it back.
Let's play at the Rock. Huh? How about it? Let's see how good Clemson is then.
Offsets some of the punt yardage and really sets up this offense nicely. Miami's offense comes out ready to go to work.
Hear me out.
They kicked a field goal on the last
Hear me
drive,
out.
Jesse. They've got the lead.
I
Don't
say
make
that
a
I
dumb
never run
mistake,
these
but maintain
because
your
I hate
aggressive
them.
play calling.
Yeah, no doubt. And I think it's the play caller right now. Just
But Norvell knows.
This is what it takes.
So he'll never see this coming.
Who can we take advantage of on this defense?
Co-op,
to get a
don't forget
touchdown
law.
here?
Yeah, and just keep moving the ball down the field. Just
Get up
execute a little
field.
bit better in the red
Mark
zone.
eight.
No need to panic. We're moving the football. And we got the lead.
Every
Well, the offense is trying to get a big-time playmaker the ball out in space quickly.
win again.
Defense is having
When are you in
none
Nashville?
of it.
You gotta text me. Reminders every day. Every day, Eric. Thank you for the Big Ten. I'll sit you atop the throne. What do you think about this butt whooping, Eric?
Here's Mensa to throw.
Oh my gosh, way too early.
Catch in the middle. It's Lofton. The modest gain on the completion really shows why you want to run.
About
the
that
zone,
time.
Make them execute and rally to the ball.
It is about that time, I do
I
believe.
see him throw the football, break on it, go make tackles, live to fight another down.
Off the play fake. He'll take a shot.
Come on.
Complete, and he almost had himself an interception in the end zone.
We're folding a bit in the second half.
And this QB's
We have
had
one
some
field goal.
success, man, throwing to the football to the end zone. Like 3 touchdown passes today. Nice job by the defense.
Up and hold on just a minute.
I wanna
They
see
have
what
decided
Weinberg's
to
got.
take the points here. Thought they might go for it on 4th and
Hear
short.
me out.
And there is a degree of difficulty with this one. A 47-yarder from the right hash.
I think this would be the longest field goal he's hit, and it would be on his former team, so it'd be bittersweet.
He's got it. Showing off.
Never doubted him for a single second.
Yards out.
And so many more times we're going to say, go for it, be aggressive. Nice to have a guy you can depend on, and you know you're putting 3 on the board. Nice kick, nice job.
Florida State is poo-poo. If you go there, you will be too. Uh-huh. Everybody was on point. This is Miami Hurricanes football.
This is what it takes.
This is what we practice. This is what we preach.
904 is down with Coach Co-op.
Let's go. Let's go, Dana Harris. Thank you for the 5, bro.
Last time they had it, and hoping for better fortune this time around.
Thank you, man.
A lot of work to do as this drive will start from the 6th.
Not everybody started to doubt. There were plenty that continued to believe. They know the vision. They goodness, nasty hit from Teray. And you know that's
This offense is really
That's what we
struggled,
see
but I
from
think
him.
you're just waiting for one play,
week
one
in and week
explosive
out.
play to happen
They
to
saw
galvanize
the
you a
run
bit offensively.
at the
That's
end
not
of
the
last
case from
season.
there. They try to run the football on the first play of the drive, and it gets absolutely
Man, we were there.
blown up for a loss.
And it'll be
Drop.
incomplete.
No, sir.
This defense is physical and pass deep.
Absolutely
And we were
not.
talking about it at half, guys. Like, how are
They're
they
going to jump in there and they're going to say, Coach Coop, change the difficulty to this. Coach Coop, move this slider that way. And my response is, what does any of that even mean? I said before, if somebody can show me where this magic switch is in life, I'll gladly go flip it. I would love for life to be on easy mode. But we've had to work our tails off to get to this point. And it's disrespectful for any fan of any team to come out and make a statement like that. I see these guys at practice. I see the sacrifices they make.
Last time they settled for a field goal, but David got to find that balance between being aggressive and careful.
We're playing out of our minds right now, Pure Hess. The team is locked in. Coaches are calling a heck of a game. Okay, come on, Fletch.
No doubt. Lots to be happy about right now if you're this team. I think for this one, though, on this drive, it's about finding the one-on-one.
Everybody's on the same page. Things are clicking.
Didn't get much on first down. It's 2nd and 9. From the gun, the running
Block,
back
block, block.
looking for room.
There we go.
He makes the stop at the 48.
What was that?
Up for a first down and a pickup of 10.
This shouldn't be a surprise.
What just
to
happened?
anybody. If you've got the lead in the third quarter and you want to keep it, you got to bleed the clock. Best way to do that, run the football. And you're now seeing this offense call these run plays back to back. They are trying to be physical and they're trying to stay on the field.
And the physical
sandwiched. And the ref in the way.
On first down.
Well, the offense has had their way all game long up to this point. Finally, the defense is able to make a play. And I'll tell you, after that hit, that receiver is going to be thinking twice about running that route again.
Oh, no. Come on, Mensa. Come on, bro.
Yeah,
it's getting a little ridiculous
now.
now.
Is taking out some frustration. Obviously, they've been getting lit up all over the place. And that time, they finally gave it.
Hear me out. I've wanted to try this for a long time. And in a game like this where we're up, it's the perfect opportunity to do it. Mike's not smart enough to defend this. Not on a 3rd and 10.
On the draw, it's Fletcher. Could be an alley. Just what they were looking for, and he's got him set up in business at the 35 with a first down.
This is a top 25 offense in college football, and I like what they do. They can run the football on 3rd downs when they need to. They show you right there. They've got
old timer with cheese. Old timer with cheese.
And that's why they've been so successful this
with a
season.
side of asparagus. Old timer with cheese, side of asparagus.
As they get set to snap it, just about to reach the end of the quarter. They're going to ride this running back. And they'll drag him down. That's likely the last play of the 3rd quarter. We've reached the end of the quarter, and Miami is on top. And it hasn't been much of a
offense has completely fallen apart in the second half of this game, by the way. But I'm talking about our offense. We have 6 points. What is going on? We were on pace to score 100. So am I disappointed? You bet I am. No. What does that mean, mass sub starters? This will insert your starters. I want to take them out. What do you mean?
The 4th. It'll be 2nd down.
There was a button where I could mass sub in the second team offense and defense.
Keeping it on the ground inside. It's Fletcher. Productive 4-yard gain.
Gotcha. Let's go. We cannot chance those guys getting hurt, man. All right, I know they said, Mensa said, Coach, I'm begging you. Coach, I'm begging you. He said, listen, I'm trying to redeem myself. I know that I've thrown 17 picks, Coach. Let me finish this drive. And I said, we need you. We need you. Let's put let's put Luke Nickel out there. And let's see if he can convert this 3rd and 6. That's what I want to see.
This will be the 7th play of the drive, and
just kidding, it's Judd.
3rd and 6.
I forgot. We got pissed at Nickel.
Anderson
I forgot.
Will throw. Quickly complete. He'll come through on 3rd down.
It's Judd time.
And they'll mark it at the
Yep.
23.
I think Nickel came out and threw a pick or 2 picks or something.
Seeing the blitz right away and getting rid of the football. Like, that is quarterback 101. Understand, they're blitzing, they're coming. See it, take advantage of it, get the
You want 60? We're trying out here, man.
And the Canes
We're trying.
The
The fans are going to sleep.
Running inside.
Oh!
It's Pringle.
Oh!
He stopped at the 14-yard line, and they'll stay on.
I'll
the
be
attack
honest.
from there.
Can I be real?
I know you can
Like 100% real? This feels like Florida State trying to not trying. Florida State has given up. They're done with Mike Norvell.
Great position to salt this clock away and get a W.
running the red zone. It's Pringle. Stopped at the 13-yard line.
I mean, they were 6-0, so that's a weird thing to say.
If it ain't broke, don't fix it. Just keep running the football.
But I don't know.
Everything
It's like
is going
once we
according to plan
came
right now.
out
They've been able to stay on the field. They
and
put
we
some
got a
nice
2 or 3 score
plays
lead that
together,
they
back
just
to
that
back
was
to
it.
back, and they're bleeding the clock.
They had
This
no
is
fight left
exactly
in them
what
at
you
all.
practice for
And I think that,
situations like
again,
this.
the
Just keep doing
combination
what
of
you're
Ashton
doing.
Daniels breaking his thumb, and then this is the fight for the best team in the state of Florida. It's very obvious who it is.
This time he wants to throw.
Oh, my goodness. Judd.
On the outside.
Judd.
And there's going to be a loss on that play. Just run out of bounds and avoiding the contact.
That's one I think if the running back could have over, he would just let that ball sail out of bounds.
Yep. And see, that's what I was thinking. They started 6-0, and then Ashton Daniels broke his thumb. Canes Command Center in the building. What's going on, man?
Back to pass on second down.
Oh, my.
And the pass
Judd is putting the ball
thanks to a big
and
hit.
his fellow receivers in big danger.
But how about the defender making the hit and forcing the incompletion?
We have got to score a touchdown in the second half of this ball game. That is insane if we can't find the end zone.
But this one, a 3rd and long. Anderson wants to throw. Hauls it in. He did everything he could to find enough running room, but he'll be
I'm over Ryan Dawson. We're going.
the first down marker. It's 4th down.
We are going for it. End of story. We're going for it.
The Hurricanes will try to move the
For real, it's
chains
good to
on
see you,
4th
man.
down.
Let's see what Judd's got.
He'll try to throw and pick up the first down. Looking to the end zone. It's incomplete.
I think if he puts more, I think if he puts more under that,
This is
that
so a Jesse Palmer move. Exactly what he would do.
I need to see what he saw. Yeah, I mean, I think that he believes he can put it up high enough there. Very dangerous. Holy smokes.
Put the foot on the accelerator, try to rub it in. Can't win by enough. Got to look good in the polls. This is your kind of offense, Palmer.
6 points in the second half of this game so far.
First down. Got rid of it just in time. And that'll be incomplete. They tried to hit him with a big one on first down.
This offense has had some struggles early in this game so far. They're just trying to get something going, and so you take a shot. You try to find your best one-on-one matchup.
If we played like this in the first half, we would be losing. Maybe, or it'd be a heck of a lot closer than this. That's for sure.
Right now playing together as one.
Good grief.
Misfired on the last play. They'll go back to the air. Intercepted, and the defense has set him up. He managed a few yards.
How many times have we done that this season? How many times have we turned the ball over and we've either gotten a safety or a pick? Change those gloves, son. I don't know what the heck we're doing, like we're out here repping FAMU or something. It's ridiculous.
What update do you have for us?
Let's go. Let's find the end zone.
Everybody is so excited about the way the defense is performing. They have been in the top
Block, block,
10.
block.
They're really
There it is.
excited about their possibilities.
Finally.
Got some room into the goal line.
Love that for Lyle. Let's go. Come on. PAT. Hey, hey, hey. Come on. Come on.
The Hurricanes continue to gain strength, and they have built a lead on the Noles.
I think that speed from Miami is really starting to show itself here in the football game, and it just doesn't look like Florida State at this point, David, can keep up with all of that athleticism.
This feels great.
Swag. They got it going now. They got the confidence.
Everyone is mostly on point.
Tough to beat. Florida State's going to have to make something happen and make it happen.
And to
fast.
think we started out this game with an amazing scripted drive, only to miss the extra point. And I will be 100% real. I said, here we go. Here we go with the nonsense.
It looks as if this game is going to be one to just drag to the recycle bin, but the idea now is to finish strong and just take whatever.
And now
happens in
look
the
at us.
rankings next week. Hold and fire complete. And they pick up just a few on that completion.
This is no surprise to defenses anymore. Everybody throws wide receiver screens, and you could tell they were ready for it. They saw the quick game. They pounced on it, got the wide receiver on the ground. That's not the
There's
first
just
time
nothing
they've
they
seen
can do.
Great job.
I mean,
on the
listen,
containment and the
post-game
tackle.
press
They stopped
conference
it for no
is
gain.
happening after this, so
You're
don't
gonna
go
like this
anywhere.
defense, man. All game long,
But
great
they have
job
no answers
tackling the
offensively.
football. Like,
Their
you throw it on
defense
the
stepped up a
perimeter,
little bit.
they're not
It's a
getting the
combination
run
of
after the catch of these receivers.
maybe
A lot
them
of
kind of
times you see
stepping
so
up a
much
bit
damage
and
done
then
after the catch.
some
This
issues
defense has been
for
dialed
us
in, and the big play has been a non-issue.
on offense, some things that just haven't been right in the second half.
Especially when they're athletic, because they make short throws turn
But the
into
ball game
long
is over.
gains because of his ability after the catch. It's so unique and
So,
special.
cell block.
He is dominant in this
I promised we
offense.
were going to put in that
He'll
work.
field the punt and try to make a big play. He only needs a sliver of daylight. Really explosive when he gets his hands on the ball, and he found a couple of crevices and
Okay.
made a nice game before being run out of bounds. Here comes the Hurricane offense looking to gather a little more strength.
This is what it takes to wear the U on the side of your helmet.
Go Kings.
Duck. Mr. Consistent strikes again.
Looking for a
Look at the
crease. It's
speed.
Pringle.
Look at the...
And he finds some solid space.
We're
Makes a nice
listen,
save
y'all,
before the
we're-
defense is able to stop it.
You're juking right into contact.
And here's the mindset.
This is
if
not
you're on
Madden
offense.
or
Fourth quarter,
CFB
you've got a
27.
huge lead. Obviously, you're gonna run
Holy
the
smokes,
football,
man,
but
get it
just be
together.
aware of the clock. You don't want to snap it too quickly.
They're playing like they're playing a
Probably
video
just
game.
doing safe runs inside the tackles like you saw right there. You just got to execute. You
This
gotta
kinda
be
opens
aware,
my
but
eyes
you've got
to
this game in hand as
Pringle
long as you
and,
don't
like,
turn it over.
Listen,
Good
Pringle
execution.
feels like he was just shot out of a
They've got it
cannon
at the 33.
as soon as Judd hands in the ball.
They've come out with answers on
We
this
want one more.
possession. Now another
We
first
want
down.
at least one more.
Anderson will throw. Lets it fly deep downfield. Almost intercepted. They took a shot on first down and just about turned the thing over. Fourth quarter, huge lead. I'm not really sure why you need to take that kind of shot.
You don't. You definitely don't need to. You can run the clock. You can run the football. You can make sure that you're playing it safe and conservative, or you can just go for rub it in your face, eat that. You know, I don't like the other coach.
2nd and 10. He'll throw again. Fired that thing out in a heartbeat. but
Listen,
it's
okay.
incomplete.
And the defense catches
It's
a
not
break
about
now.
playing
And this guy's
favorites.
not a superstar, but he's pretty dang
Mensah
reliable.
is
We talked to him
definitely a
about this
step
guy.
above Judd.
He's kind of the security blanket for the
And that's very
quarterback.
apparent.
Him
You
to
don't
drop
need to hear that
football
from
doesn't happen
Coach
often.
Coop.
You take those lucky things when you can get them.
Now facing a
And to be fair, we are
third and
testing
long.
some things. We're up big. We're thinking ahead here. This game's in the bag.
From
Right.
the gun, wants to pass. Another incompletion on third down.
Nice job by the defense. They're mixing up their look. They're 3rd and long in field goal range. They go zone coverage. So everybody on the back end has the eye on the quarterback, and they're able to...
Listen, Weinberg. You got me? You got the team? Because everybody's looking at you. And everything in me wants to go for it here. But I want to give you an opportunity, son, to prove that you're not vanilla pudding. You got me? Okay.
Ball forced the incompletion.
So here comes the field goal.
I mean, it's literally straight down the middle. It's a straight shot.
He boomed it through a 50-yard field goal, showing off that powerful bat.
And they just tack on more points to this big.
Let's go!
Fourth quarter was sitting extremely pretty. All we got to do, not give up big plays.
That man doesn't want to be called vanilla pudding.
This way, and we looking pretty good.
$60 to 3. 5 to go. Post-game press conference happening immediately after the game. We run this state.
Respond better than they have, and I would expect they'll take a major hit in the rankings next week. To the air, it's Applewhite.
There's a reason why we went only from number 3 to 7 when we lost to Clemson. Some people said it's unreal that they're still in the top 10. You're seeing why. They know.
Find any way to move this football. They've dug themselves a hole, and now they've got to find some answers. Maybe find your guys, your go-to guys. Players, not plays. Maybe that's what they need to get something going right now.
Hit and brought down right at the line of scrimmage. They come to the line facing 3rd and long from the 25. From the gun, wants to pass. And he dropped
I want more.
thing all the way in.
Send the cavalry.
This is a tough time for this offense because you're in
Send
passing mode. You're in comeback mode, and what is that? The defense knows that. Like, they're pinning their ears back. They're coming after the quarterback, and you've already struggled protecting your guy today and creating those explosive plays. This offense is going to have to buckle up and really protect their guy up front.
He gets a block. Really nice job all the way around.
Another immersion timeout. I don't think I have ever successfully used the spin button.
Miami offense back onto the field.
Ever.
Man, how comforting is it to know that even if your offense stalls out a little, Jesse, that field goal kicker can knock it in from a long way out.
Well, he's one of the best in the country.
Am I using it wrong? I usually try to get them to go one direction and then I'll spin the opposite way. It never works.
They've got to have more rhythm on offense.
Yeah, create some more rhythm, create some more explosive plays, and maybe some more balance. And listen, it's nice to have that weapon and kick long field goals. If you kick too many field goals, you don't get very many W's.
Didn't get much on 1st down. It's 2nd and 9.
Florida State is on rookie mode no matter what. So you could set the game to Heisman, but Florida State is basically rookie mode. Now, they lost their starting quarterback to a broken thumb. And they fell apart.
It's a running situation later in the ball games. You're still getting pounded. This defense has to step up at some point and be a lot more.
And apparently having some speed at running back is actually really tough on them.
So much speed, so much skill.
You know, we've been doing a lot of bouncing back and forth with Fletch and Marty Brown. Pringle and Lyle are, yo.
Man, it's really hard to control the
What's going on, Dion? Yep, Florida State's quarterback broke his thumb after a 6-0 start. And then broke his thumb in the Louisville game. They still won. I don't know when he broke it. They still won, but they had to play their backup against us. And, well, as you can see, it's not going well for them. Oh, my.
He got his hands on it, but couldn't hold on to it, and what a time that would have been for their first.
They almost beat the Sim team yesterday. They had their starting quarterback.
You'd like to snag that interception, but there's always a reason why these.
This guy's not good. Not good.
Play defense, and it's usually because of their lack of hands, like you just saw.
It'll be 3rd.
I don't know what to say. Or we're just that good. Clemson loss was a fluke. Maybe people didn't think about that. Oh my gosh, we found the end zone one time in the second half of this ball game, though.
the 30.
Unreal.
Down. And they'll send out the field goal unit. And the holder will place it down on the left hash. A 47-yard try coming.
That's what I was saying. People think, look at that. People think because you lose a game, I guess that means you're just going to lose the rest of the games for the entire season. Man, we bounced back. We were more shocked than anybody else that we lost to Clemson, period, especially in the fashion that we did. We couldn't believe it happened.
On the move from inside his 5.
We were due a big win, and this is the perfect one to get it in a game that is so heated like this. Mike Norvell is trying to coach to save his job.
At this point of the game, you just can't afford many of those.
Boy, can I say, we caught a break with Ashton Daniels being out. I still think we beat him. Straight up, I still think we beat him. But that obviously helped. I mean, that applies to any team. Real life, virtually anything. You say, man, we want them at their best. No excuses. But boy, this guy is a deer in the headlights. He has no idea what to do. All we got to do is blitz, and he freezes.
There's still time on the clock. Maybe they can put something together, but so far today, this has been ugly.
Now 3rd and long and trying to play catch-up in more ways than one after that earlier sack.
I knew it.
Safe call on the wide receiver screen. That's his first catch of the season, and they believe he is a freshman.
Post-game press conference. Bring your questions.
The 2-minute timeout arrives, and we have certainly seen miracles in college football, and they will certainly need one here.
This is going to springboard this team into an insanely successful second half of the season.
He was working his way on the return toward midfield. They'll stop him at the 46.
We're basically going to get this thing out of here.
First snap of this drive will come from the 46.
You know, teams have an off game.
Nowhere to go on that one.
And that was the Clemson game. We got it out of the way early-ish in the season. And it's a shame that it happened, but it did.
Beat the offensive lineman there trying to block him and get in the backfield to make that tackle for loss. That was impressive.
There's some room. Lowers that shoulder, delivers the blow. Taken out of bounds after a good.
This guy might be earning. This might be Fletch or Pringle when it comes to the RB1 situation. Running back by committee. Maybe it's Fletch, maybe it's Pringle. It just feels different with this guy.
Keeping it on the ground inside.
Okay.
Pringle. Defense right there to stop him in his tracks, and they get nothing on that play.
It's an offense that takes pride in being physical. They try to get it going on the ground, but no.
We're going to take a shot, don't worry.
Just nowhere to run, not a lot of wiggle room for the ball carrier.
This defense came in knowing that they had to match.
Yes, I'm the head coach, but I also am a fan. And I've been in those stands. You want fireworks. You want points.
Man, and it is showing, of course, this team had the bye last week, and you're seeing it right now late in the game, running the football, imposing their will against the defense that looks tired. Of course, they had to play last week, and you're seeing that right now.
Bringing the heat. Not quite in rhythm.
He had him too.
And that's a good stop for this defense. And listen, there hasn't been a lot of positive today, but let's finish this game strong. I think that'll be the message from the defensive coordinator. Can we get a stop? Can we get them off the field? I know lots went wrong, but let's live in this moment.
A shot toward the end zone. It's complete. And they're going to.
There we go. Let's kick this extra point and let's get out of here, man. I'll meet Mike at midfield. I'll shake his hand because I know that it'll be for the last time, so I really want to soak it in. It'll be the last time I'll be shaking Mike Norvell's hand.
On both sides of the ball today.
There it is.
Extra point was good.
Can we say game yet?
He'll bring it back from inside his 5. And the returner will be brought
I
down.
want to say I wish we could have played them with Ashton Daniels, and I'm kind of pissed that he broke his thumb.
This offense needs something to
I
feel
actually
good
am.
about. It hasn't been very
Because the
productive
comments are
today.
going to be filled with people just saying, Coop changed the difficulty. Coop did this. Coop did that.
Here at the end of the game to build confidence for the next time they take the field.
Yeah, and there hadn't been much good today, but build confidence, sure, but just
I think
show your
he'll be
team
more
you're gonna
sad
keep
than
fighting,
angry, Frank.
No matter what the scoreboard
His
says.
last time in Hard Rock Stadium. I mean, he can come be a water boy for the Canes.
They make the stop and the clock strikes 0, and that will
There it is.
for this one.
Once again, Coach Coop delivers on a promise, beating the Knowles big.
Right down the middle, and a well-earned victory for the Miami Hurricanes. That's going to do it.
Hold on. Let me go meet Mike at midfield real quick.
For David Pollack, Jesse Palmer, and Holly Rowe, I'm Reese Davis.
Let me go meet Mike. Hold on, give me just a second.
Presentation of EA Sports College Football.
Let me go meet him. I'll be right back. Hey, good game, buddy. I mean, I'm just playing. It was a good game for us, a terrible game for you. But I do have some open positions on the staff. I fired 2 analysts early in the season. I wouldn't put you there, but you could start at Waterboy and you could always work your way up. Yep. Yeah, we like to promote from within. So if you're looking, if they can you after this, Mike, just you got my number, okay? All right. Man, he wasn't happy. The last time I'm going to meet him at midfield, of course I'm going to shake his hand. Coop, why didn't you say something mean? Why didn't you fight him? That's the last time I'm going to see Mike Norvell on a football field, most likely. Let's look at the stats. And then we will do the post-game press conference. Bring your questions. Yes. I want to go back. I wonder if it'll tell me when the Florida State QB got injured if we look at him. Like if we go to Florida State, look at their roster, I wonder if it will tell us when he broke his thumb. Because there's no way they beat Louisville without him. It had to be in the Louisville game. What do we got here? 666 yards of total offense to Florida State's 186. It was Ashton Daniels their offense? 232 on the ground, 434 through the air. Third down percentage needs to be better. That's still not even 50%. Time of possession should not even be close. It's not. We want to see them Kane numbers. Mensa. Wow. 0 picks. It's the first time it's happened this season. 3 touchdowns. 70%, 395. Judd went 4 of 11 and a touchdown. Not the best look. Fletcher in triple digits again. That's what we've been looking for. That's what we expect out of this guy. 103 yards. But look at that, man. Pringle with 90. Yo. Lyle had a touchdown. Tony had a rushing touchdown. 2 receiving touchdowns and a $147. Spreading the ball around. Everybody getting some love. Don't feel like we had a lot of sacks. 3, 4, 5, 6. We had 7. Okay. It's a great number. I want to see if we can find out when Ashton Daniels broke his thumb real quick, and then we'll do the post-game press conference. He's only out for 2 weeks with a broken thumb? Wait, when did he break it? They mean 2 weeks left? How do I know when he broke his thumb? I'm just curious. Okay, what if we do this? Post-game press conference coming. Bear with me. Did he have stats against Louisville? That'll tell us. What? Really? What'd they do? They beat Louisville, and Sperry went 12 of 19 with 2 picks. How did they beat Louisville? So again, I don't care. We don't have to answer to anybody. My job is to win football games for Miami. How the heck did they beat Louisville with their quarterback throwing 0 touchdowns and 2 picks and only attempting 19 passes? Louisville was ranked. .221. They only rushed for 65. What? That's a weird game. So they didn't have Daniels for that game, but huh. Weird. Anyways, I just wanted to take a look there. The post-game press conference, again, answering your questions. I'll see you at the podium here. Guys, massive win. Hype should be through the roof. I'll see you in about 1 minute, maybe 2. I think there's only one way to start this post-game presser. Florida State is poo-poo. If you go there, you will be too. Come on, sing it with me. Florida State is poo-poo. If you go there, you will be too. Anyways, it's a shame that ESPN cut that off a bit early at halftime. But I understand The people were going to sleep because the Canes put a butt whooping on the Noles. You know, in a final score that does not shock me at all. You know, we tried to tell people that the Clemson game, there was some real fishy stuff that happened. You know, we weren't ourselves. There was some just some weird stuff, you know. And this was a big bounce back game. You know, we reworked the play sheet, the offense. You saw the effect of that in this game. I'm happy to say that there will be no more pudding jokes. Now, I can guarantee you that. We won't see that on social media anymore. Pretty proud of everyone minus probably Judd. Really, if we're being honest. No coach speak from Coach Coop. Judd did not play very well. I'm still upset about Weinberg missing the extra point. He was not locked in early on that first play. But outside of that, almost 700 total yards of offense. Florida State had no answers. Listen, Mike Norvell told me at midfield, he said, we tried everything we could do to hide the Ashton Daniels injury from y'all, including having their backup QB wear Ashton Daniels' jersey in the Louisville game. So even when we had people obviously watching the film, scouting that game, trying to prepare for it, we thought it was Ashton Daniels. But, you know, that's tough for them to have their star quarterback. They spent all that money on him just for it to be a waste. Pretty sure their season's going to be downhill from here. You know, Mike Norvell, they probably don't have the money to fire him, so I'm guessing he'll still be there, but I did offer him a job. Before we get to questions, okay, I would like to share this moment with the media. Every game we win, we give the player of the game ball. And what we do is we take the, 2 or 3 players that performed the best on the field, and we leave it up to the players. So we call out their name, everybody cheers and claps, and whoever gets the loudest cheers gets the game ball. It's a really big deal around here, and the guys really look forward to that. Tonight, we had Darian Mensah and Malachi Toney. I say, let's clap it up for Mensah. Crickets. And I'm thinking to myself, what's going on? In all my years of coaching, this is very disrespectful to not clap it up for your quarterback. So I move on and say Malachi Toney. Silence. And then Shannon Dawson steps up in front of me. And he says, how about Coach Coop? And the locker room erupted. And then Mensah walks up to me. And he sticks this ball right here in my chest. And he says, Coach, this game was for you. We couldn't have done it without you. You get the game ball, Coach. And it brought a tear to my eye. The team this year is special. When I said we were going to win a national championship, I meant it. And I know there was a lot of doubt after that Clemson game. Trust me, I spent many hours doubting myself. But it's all part of the plan. It's part of the process. We learned from that. We grew from it. And you can see how good, how damn good of a team we are. With that being said, we got Pitt coming up. That's a physical team. We'll be ready for them. And we'll open this thing up for questions. 70-3. Biggest win over Florida State in my career. Questions. Straight Street 6 here. Coach, what did you tell Mensah in the locker room after the game, having no interceptions this game? Good job. That's the expectation. There should be 0 interceptions for the rest of the season. Because he sure as heck threw enough of them in 5 games to last the rest of the year, didn't he? Also, will you die by the no water mantra to your players? Yes. Yes. I mean, until we can get back consistently in the W column, we need to see 2 or 3 more wins in a row. Next to no mistakes. We'll get back to the water breaks. Imagine being so desperate for water. You feel like you're in the Sahara Desert. So thirsty. You'd give anything. And I say, well, win this game. What do you think they're going to do? They're going to win the football game. It works. Great question. Sluggo here. New York Press. Love those guys out there. 70-3, was there some sort of personal animosity between you and Coach Norvell? Were you trying to get him fired? So, a lot of people may forget that Coach Norvell and I went to high school together. And believe it or not, we were actually really good friends. We got along really well. He played a lot of World of Warcraft. I played a lot of World of Warcraft. But I was always confused because all of the girls called him Big Mike. And he's only 5'4". Wait a minute. Next question. Orange and Green Blood. After the Clemson loss, we exposed the cheating ACC referees. I would just like to say that this is what happens when the refs allow a clean game. In fact, I don't think I saw a flag. There may not have been a penalty in this game. And they know. They know. We told them. Even Mike met down there with me on the field pregame and said, let's let these boys play tonight. Can we do that? And absolutely, you see the difference. Double sword here. How do you respond to the NCAA allegations that you tried to recruit Norvell after the game? It was a statement, a simple statement that just said, in the future, if you're looking for a job, we have an opening for a water boy at the hydration station. Yeah. Hydration manager, I think, is the official term for it here at Miami. We're looking for a hydration manager. Someone who can get in there and tweak and fine-tune the balance of electrolytes. I don't know. Mike looks like a smart guy. Maybe not when it comes to football, but maybe science. He had a really high grade in biology in high school because I took the class with him. I think I might have cheated off of him a couple times on a few tests. Frank, how many natties will you win at Miami before you retire? It's tough to say. A 69-year, $420 million contract provides a lot of time for national championships. And we felt like we got snubbed last season. We did. It's because we did. And it starts with one this year. How many? I couldn't tell you. A lot. George here. We'll take a couple more. Coach, is it true that FSU has officially complained to the NCAA about Miami allowing Max to leave a huge dump in the Florida State locker room at halftime? I can respond to that. That's a made-up lie. Max was suspended in this game for biting Dabo Swinney in the ass at Death Valley. So it's impossible that our official ball inspector took a crap in Florida State's locker room. He wasn't here. One more question here from the New York Press. Last week you said the team didn't practice well. How was practice this week? Actually, really good. Really good. So, it's maybe a bit confusing to me. I feel like it's the opposite. I think you have a bad week of practice. A lot of times you perform well in the game. It's odd. I will admit, they had a good week of practice this week. And again, changing up the play sheet. Reworking this offense. And it paid off. It was a big gamble. to swap up the offense. I mean, 6 games in, who does that? Well, we do here at Miami, and it worked. 2 more questions here. We're going to get out of here. Eric Birch with Hurricanes warning. My question is, why do your running backs keep pushing outside when they have holes to push north and south? Oh, man, Eric. We're seeing what you're seeing. We're showing the guys, we've got the iPads on the sideline. So we're showing them after every play. We're saying, hey, why didn't you plant your foot, cut up field, get north and south? What are we doing here? Why do we keep trying to bounce it out? And, we're wondering too. We are. And we're going to get it corrected. We're going to get it fixed. Our guys love contact. If I had to guess, I think that's what it is. Our guys are hungry for contact. They love the pop. It's what they live for. These guys are violent. They're like rabid animals out there. And they see a big hole and they'd rather make contact with somebody. They're always trying to run somebody over. A lot of times I'll just be roaming the halls at Miami, making sure everybody's attending classes and stuff. And I got to watch my back, because if Fletch sees me, he'll charge me and just run my ass right over. And just laugh about it as he continues to go down the hallway. These guys love contact, man. They live for it. We'll work on it. Which actually you said that they have holes open in the middle. I just know they're looking for contact, Eric. That's all I know. After the game, are there any FSU players who might be interested in the portal for next season? No, we got their only good player, Weinberg. There ain't nobody on that roster that I would take for free to be a Miami Hurricane. Not after what we saw from them, the way they gave up. Absolutely not. Coop, Ray Lewis knocked out Charlie Ward after the game. What's your response? I hope somebody got it on video. Because I'd love to see it. Listen, I'll see y'all at Taco Bell. The one over right here by the stadium. I'll be there. Heck of a game. And even bigger things on the way. Let's push the diss track up to the top of the charts. FSU is poo-poo. If you go there, you will be too. We need the fans in on that. That's helpful for recruiting. Let's keep winning. I'm going to take my game ball and go to Taco Bell. I'll see y'all there. Okay. Time for some honesty. I didn't change nothing. What happened? What the heck happened? I am just as shocked as everybody sitting here live with me right now and anyone who watches this after the fact. The reason why I'm confused is because it makes sense when Ashton Daniels didn't play. And it's funny that it took me that long to realize it. Because like I said, I didn't think there was any chance they would have beat a ranked Louisville 31-17 with their backup QB, who did not even throw a single touchdown pass that game. and only threw 19 total passes. So I thought, okay, yeah, it's Daniels. I didn't think anything of it. Like I didn't put it together. That's not his number. That's not what he looks like. Look at the name on the back of the jersey. I just assumed it was Daniels. And it just feels like that Florida State team. I came in here, maybe it's because I overhyped myself and thought it was going to be an absolute battle. And that's what I'm saying. You guys see it. That's why I wanted to pull it up and look at Florida State's schedule and say, okay, well, let's see when Ashton Daniels went down, because it had to be recently. That was just kind of crazy. I mean, maybe it just feels like the CPU running Florida State just went completely stupid. Because I can break out of coach mode, like we're just yapping. This is after the fact. I cannot believe we put up 70 points. I can't believe it, and it felt. Like I said, I'll be honest, it felt like a lot of the throws and stuff that we've been struggling with, they were there. But Tony felt so much faster than the Florida State DBs. When you would hand the ball off to Pringle, when I said that, I wasn't joking. It felt like he shot out of a cannon. So is Florida State's defense that slow in the game? They had a couple of injuries on defense, I think, too, but I didn't think it was that crazy. So, listen, heck of a game. I'm happy. But even I did not expect this. I didn't. We'll jump over there and take a look at the rest of the country. Let me save the game again. I wish Ashton Daniels would have played. I meant it when I said that. All right. So we'll have Pitt coming up next, but we want to kind of check around the country and see if there were any other upsets. Thornton, look at that. Heck yeah. Big performance from him. Wow, Pitt is 2-5 and have yet to win a conference game. 0-4 in the ACC. Dang. Okay, let's see. ACC. Let me hide my camera so we can see the scores. See if anything crazy went down before we get out of here. Okay, what do we got? Yeah, Pitt's bad. Wow. You know what that means? We're going to struggle with them. SMU back in the W column, 31-26. Wake Forest beat man, both of them are 3-4. Duke beat UNC. Duke's 5-1. That ain't too bad. Louisville 6-1. Their only loss being to the team that we just hung 70 on. Georgia Tech got a win. Virginia Tech's kind of starting to fall apart. 41-7 for Clemson. They're undefeated. Yes, Florida loses again. I don't care about Texas either, but down with Florida. Notre Dame beats BYU 24-21. Colorado still winning. Still haven't lost a game. Oklahoma, number 3 in the country. Auburn beat Georgia. Indiana beat Ohio State in the Coach Coop plays version. It was the other way around in the CPU. Pretty sure the Buckeyes won. Indiana, in my version, Indiana is number 1 in the country. They're 7-0. Again, it shows how wonky and crazy it can get. Let's see. Bama beat Tennessee. Bama's just all right. Ole Miss wins. Oregon's still undefeated. They're number 2. Okay, nothing too wild. Let's look at the standings. That puts us back at 4. So we went from 3 to 7 after losing to Clemson, and then from 7 to 4. Okay, so we beat Florida State. Florida State beat Louisville. We need Clemson to start losing some games potentially, but we'll see. All right. Pitt is up next. So the Sims will return on Friday. Friday will be the CPU, Miami versus Pitt, and then Coach Coop plays on Saturday. Who's after Pitt? UNC. And that's at Keenan Memorial Stadium. Let's see, let me fix this here. I know, keeping track of the two versions, it is tough. I know. I'll be honest with you, Nick. I forget until we look at it, because it's so different. There's so many differences between them, so it is kind of hard to track and keep up with. But it's all in good fun. Shout out to my guy Eric with the Big Ten owning the board tonight. Also got some love from Duck, Dana Harris, Bahama with the 305. Randy, multiple donos, and Blazer Break kicked it off with the $4.99. Bryce re-upping the Canes fan membership. I'm going to try to go live either tomorrow or Wednesday, and we're probably going to do a call-in show. It's been a while since I've done that. I think I want to talk about minimum expectations from the fans, from Canes fans, and just see where y'all stand. Because I understand after making it to the national championship last year and then losing it, there are a lot of fans that say natty or bust. So I want to get a feel for the fan base. Are you saying, okay, got to win double-digit games this season? Got to make it to the ACC championship game? Got to win the ACC? Got to make it to the playoffs? Got to make it to the natty? Got to win the natty? I kind of want to just get a feel for where people are at. So we'll do that tomorrow or Wednesday. I don't know which day yet. Tomorrow or Wednesday, we'll do a stream. We'll open up the phone lines, and it's been a while since we've done that, so that should be a good time. Good to see you, C-Thanks. K-Star again here. Did FSU really beat Bama in both versions? Yeah. Yeah, they were 6-0 tonight. Somehow. I appreciate you, bro. I think instead of playing the normal outro, we should run back the diss track. How about it? I'll see y'all either tomorrow or Wednesday. Just keep an eye out. Turn those notifications on. Click the little bell thingy, my bobber, or whatever. Listen, I'm gonna need some help in the comments. There's gonna be a ton of people that are mad that the Canes bounced back and won. There's gonna be a ton of people that say this smells fishy. Look, you were here. You saw how the game played out. You knew the circumstances. The odds were stacked against Florida State, but you still got to find a way to win. Poor Mike. Poor Mike. Said no Canes fan. Love y'all. You don't have to say it back. Florida State is poo-poo. If you go there, you will be too. Florida State is poo-poo. If you go there, you will be too. Florida State is poo-poo. If you go there, you will be too. Florida State is poo-poo. And if you go there, you will be too. Big Mike, that's what they call him, right? Pretty sad that he can't even put up a fight. Yeah, it's only halftime and it's not even close. Every time he walks by, I gotta hold my nose. Florida State is poo-poo. If you go there, you will be too. Florida State is poo-poo. And if you go there, you will be too.